How's it going, guys? It's your buddy SIVOH and Omm here again today with another base tour for you. Now this base tour is coming from 3rdaxis, and you should be familiar with his work. We've done a base tour before called the Goose Lake base, and a link to it will be up in the right of the corner or in the description, either way. But if you know him, you know that his work is phenomenal when it comes to building houses. It's just the amount of detail he puts and the amount of hours, it's tremendous. And it really shows because this world is really bringing mine and Omm's PCs to its knees. But yeah, I'm gonna hand it to Omm here for the more detailed look at it. So go ahead, man.
Yeah, so like many of 3rdaxis' world, this is all freaking in survival mode. He is on day almost 300, and he calls this his Alpine base. And as you saw before with all the flybys and stuff like that, this place is huge. There is a massive wall encasing this entire hillside just to keep cannibals out. On top of that, he also has zip lines that go to every corner of this map, including one that will shoot you into the sinkhole so you land in the water. Like, 3rdaxis has thought of everything. Anyway, let's just go ahead and take a look at the house itself. I would love to show you more of this base, but it is just so big. Alright guys, so look at this entrance. It's incredible. He made good use of the custom farms that we can put down now. So we have 2 big blueberry bush farms. On top of that, his front door is a freaking defensive gate. So heading inside, like, it is just incredible. As you can see, he's got a nice garden right here with a little fixture in the middle. And it's just so massive. Before we hit up any of the rooms on either side, let's just go ahead and take a look at the middle. So heading in here, we have a giant fireplace, which I am pretty sure, and we're going to check this right now, does in fact go all the way to the roof. So if you get on the ceiling, you could fall down the fireplace to get back in. Heading over here, we got a nice little bar. And just this gorgeous seating area. Now this is the best piece of this base. This is what 3rdaxis sent me a screenshot of, and I was like, tell me when you're done with it. This gigantic window that just looks out into the forest. Like, this view is killer. If there's one thing 3rdaxis is good at, it's picking locations based on their view. Anyway, other than that, it's nothing too special. We have nice sitting common areas. Plenty of stuffed heads on the walls. But let's go and take a look at a couple of the rooms.
So quickly before we check out the left side of the house, I want to point out this little room that he's got going on. It's kind of just peeking out of the roof. I really like that idea because, you know, I've never thought of it before. And it's just really cool. But whenever we get to the 3rd floor, I'll show off exactly what it is. But yeah, let's get right into this. So the first little area right here is just a bunch of storage that he just has, you know, so he could store his, you know, cloth, his arrows, his bombs, his logs, stuff like that, his medicine. And then over here is an elevator, which I believe leads to even more storage. So we'll go down there. And yeah, down here is just a massive area that he could just store anything he needs to. These catapults are currently holding his skulls, but it just looks nice that there's catapults there. So he has extra catapults that he could use to fortify. I mean, they're just down there, but you know, whatever. Let's go check out the, what is it, the 2nd floor?
Second floor,
yes. Other than that, actually, is just a door leading to the outside, yes. But let's continue on. Okay, so once you hit up the 2nd floor, you've got a nice little overlook on the entrance. It wraps around to the right side. We'll save the right side for Omm. But over here we've got some small guest bedrooms. They've got a bed, a table, a sofa, and just a nice little fire to keep you warm. Other than that, we've got a closet for your meds, drinks, and food. I believe this room over here is essentially the same as the first one. The layout is a bit different, but it's essentially got the same furniture, and you've got your closet over here to store your refreshments. So yeah. Okay, so heading to the 3rd floor, once we get there, you're greeted with a bunch of couches and tables. Honestly, it kind of just reminds me of a small restaurant. You can just sit down, pick a booth, and eat some dinner. I don't know. And you've also got a nice little fireplace right here as well. Adds a nice glow to the room. And through this door is another nice balcony looking over the front entrance of the house, the outside entrance, that is. Again, it wraps around to the right side of the house. We'll leave that for Omm. So once you head into this door, this is one of the nicer rooms on the left side of the house. Honestly, this thing is just beautiful. I love what he did with this bed. It's got the little overhang with the deerskin hanging off of it. It looks real nice, in my opinion. You got a nice couch facing the fireplace. And over here, this is what I was talking about, the little balcony thing hanging out of the roof. Looks real good. Especially from the outside, it clipping through the roof. It's a great idea from 3rdaxis. Really love it, man. Yeah, I believe that's essentially it for the left side of the house. I'm going to hand it to Omm here so we could check out the right side.
Alright guys, so checking out the right hand side of the base. So this is kind of like the kitchen / restaurant experience. There are many places to eat. So just hopping in right here, we have another bar set up with a gigantic like table. And also 3rdaxis is the only person I've ever seen make use of the picture frames and the pictures. Normally I cannot get them this center. So I'm honestly very surprised. And it looks pretty good. It's a nice little bit of detail. You'll notice it all throughout the base that the picture frames actually have pictures. So heading out here, we have a nice, double high patio, so you can come out here and eat. And if you look down there, you can see the rear defenses. So there's 2 catapults there and that zip line that leads to the sinkhole. So heading back inside, this is his kitchen. As you can see, he's got a whole bunch of the freaking orange fire axes. I don't know why he decided to put those up there. But yeah, and that's not anything too special. He's got plenty of bone baskets, a nice little booth right there in the corner. Heading down here, this is where he keeps his bunnies. So this whole thing is just running off of bunnies reproducing. On that, he's also got a couple supplies, some meds, some booze, some pills. Heading out here, this is where he hangs all of his meat. And other than that, he's also got a nice little head collection, because every good base requires a little head collection. So let's head back upstairs. So now we're going to check out the 2nd floor. And this is, it's got a nice little feel going on. He's got a bunch of different armor stands, and they're alternating between lizard armor and deerskin. So 1, that looks good. 2, it's actually functional, so you can collect and keep all the deer and lizard skin that he deer and lizard skin that he gathers. All right, so heading over here, as you can see, we're on the opposite side of the horseshoe, and just bumping into this room, it's another one of these beautiful little like canopy deerskin. Just, I don't know. 3rdaxis makes guest rooms better than most people make bedrooms. Like, look at that. Like, there, I'm honestly beyond words for most of his builds. And heading outside, they have a nice little patio. As you can see, SIVOH's chilling out. They also got booze and pills if they really want to party. And heading through this door just takes you back out to the main sitting area. So there are 2 ways in and out of that room. Alright, so heading up to the 3rd floor, you can see we got more of these pictures and picture frames. And it's just, I don't know, it's so cool. As you can see, he ran out of pictures, but I'm pretty sure he'll fill those up as time goes by. We got some more of this booth style seating. We also have his feather farm, along with a couple other just small planters. On that, he has a few water collectors and stuff like that. And the 3rd floor also has just an outdoor dining table, kind of Last Supper style, it looks like. Just no chairs on this side. All right, so heading back into the common area. This is the opposite side. As you can see, there are the booths. But he's got a nice coffee table along with some couches and stuff like that to chill out. Heading out this back door. Here's a nice little secluded area for two just to sit down and chill. And as you can see, every floor has an amazing view. Like, it's just incredible. He even went down to do some detail on the roof itself. So this stone actually goes all the way up top. It closes the seam on the roof, and then it goes down and mirrors on the other side. Like, it's incredible. All right, now let's take a look at the master bedroom, because that is just the best part of this base. All right, so outside the master bedroom, we have a nice little katana just chilling out on top. So heading upstairs immediately, we have more animal heads along with a couple of useful tools, including the chainsaw. We also got a bow, a spear, and stuff like that. So here is the master bed. As you can see, he's been getting creative, trying out different things with the deer skin. I love what he does with it. He has these little hanging arches just everywhere. Over here we have his storage and stuff like that. He has his private sitting area with some curtains on it. And heading out into the patio. This, if you've seen his original build, is probably really familiar. But he is obsessed with having a beautiful view of the mountain just right in front of him. And hanging along the side, he just has a couple more chairs where you could sit and relax. Other than that, there's not too much else going on out here. Alright, so heading back inside, 3rdaxis did reach out to us to help him build one room, and this is it. So SIVOH actually hopped on and helped him build a bathroom. So, you okay there, buddy? You just walked in and did a slide. That was pretty cool.
I don't know what I'm dying of.
Thirst. Alright, sorry about that, guys. SIVOH was dying. Anyway, as I was saying, SIVOH came in and helped him build this bathroom. So as you can see, we got our little llama drive cube style toilet along with the toilet paper roll. And we got a shower, the shower head, and also a little place so you can hang up your deerskin towel. But yeah, we're always happy to help out 3rdaxis just because he creates such incredible worlds, and it's nice to be able to put our own little flair on it. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for the tour. Now, I'm going to say right now, that's probably only about 40% of what is in this world. Like, there's so much going on outside of the base. I wish we could show you, but we don't want this video to be like 40 minutes long. Anyway, if you have a base that you want us to take a look at, shoot us a comment down there. Just let us know. We'll get in touch with you. Or you could join our Discord. Link is also in the description. We are very active on there. And if you let us know, like I said, we could possibly tour your base. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. We're pretty tired. SIVOH, do you have anything to add before we bounce?
Yeah, I'd like to thank 3rdaxis for letting us tour this world. Honestly, it is amazing, and I really had fun walking through it, even though I saw it in like 10 frames a second everywhere I went. But other than that, it was really great to be able to come through here, and I'm honored that you let me build the restroom in your third floor. But yeah, that's all I have to say.
Alright guys, well that's going to do it for us. So like the video if you like to, get subscribed if you're new here. And like I said, leave a comment down there if you want us to take a look at your world. Anyway, we'll catch y'all next time.
Peace out.